Hey Divas, Terry J coming to you from DsDTV. I want to show you how to get this Radiant Orchid look using LA Colors eyeshadows. $2.20. And there's a few tricks thrown in there to make these come out right. But if you like this look and you want to see how I did it, just stay tuned. And be advised, I don't know how to clip out yet, so it's a little long. My apologies, but the things are getting better. I promise. God bless you. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is apply my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. You could choose any base you like. I just prefer the NYX ones. I've tried so many, and for me, they're best. I'm just going to smooth that over the lid. Nothing fancy about it at all. Not too thick a layer either, just to give something to shadow and something for the shadows to stick to. And it's interesting what happened tonight. I had one eye done all day, and I had some online engagements, and so I had to start again for the other eye and regather my equipment. Missed the brush there completely. So what happens next is funny. I'm going to use the Iris palette first, Lotus first. I'm going to use that light pink color and pack that all over. But as you may have noticed, the brush didn't get too wet. So I put some on there, and then I said, oh, let's wet this brush again, eh? There we go. Now we're really going to pack this on. These colors are not pigmented, and the reason they came out as well as they did is that I really packed them on. Now I'm showing you there the Iris palette, and we're going to pick that purpley color there, and it really comes off pink. It's not as purple as it appears in the pan, not by any means. This is a true Radiant Orchid color look. Just ignore the colors as they appear in the pan, and they do come off slightly purple over camera as well, but they are pink. They're quite a bright pink. I saw the palette on Sephora. There we go again, and the Radiant Orchid Pantone Universe palette on Sephora's website, and I wanted that palette so much, and I thought, you know, those colors are just that Radiant Orchid color is just so common in so many palettes, and I wanted to find a very, very, very low budget way to achieve, you know, a similar look. And I wanted to bring that to you dime store divas. And these are easy to obtain from most dollar stores, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and the like. Any place you pick up your LA Colors trios, these are super duper cheap. So I'm taking that darker pink color, and I just want to use that on the outer portion of the lid. You know, you'll notice that because of my eye shape, I tend to be light on the inside and darker on the outside. It's just the way I roll, because we're going to only use a little tiny bit of that dark purple. I'm using one side of my brush for that, and I'm going to flip back and forth. I'm going to apply the purple, and then I'm going to flip back to the pink side and bring it over. We don't want too much of that purple. That's what I'm showing you there, flipping back and forth so that the purple isn't too dark. Now you can adjust to your own preference, but for me, in the sake of the look that I achieved, there you have it. there's Valentine's tail right behind me. She's got to be in everything I'm doing. So I'm just really, I'm blending those colors together on the lid, just like, you know, an artist blends paint and, you know, on a palette before it goes on the canvas. The canvas is the skin, right? Going back to the pink because we want to lighten it up a little bit in certain places, and particularly in the inner corner, we want to, I do that last to make sure, you know, it's the lightest. I didn't feel like I needed to use, excuse me, an inner corner highlight in this look at all. Not with the dark liner that I don't typically do and decided to go with in this look. So I'm applying Mellow Mauve e.l.f. blush into the crease to mattify it and to give us a nice transition out. You can choose any color you like for this, any product you like. For my brow bone color, I went with NYX Aloha, I believe it is, and I did not film that. But you can choose whatever. That stuff doesn't matter. There's an e.l.f. liquid liner that I'm going to go with, and I'm looking around for my little stubby Urban Decay kohl pencil. Because of the online engagement that I had. It was a conference. This is a two-part deal today. So anyway, we're applying that liquid liner, and I'm not being all too crazy perfect about it because I'm going to show you what a little trick here while it's still damp to tone down the black, which is something I'm learning to do a lot. Coming up here in a minute. I like to smudge colored shadow over the liners, and I want you to know that you can do this even over liquid liner, provided it's still damp enough to be workable. And I'm going to take my Sixplus angled brush and yeah, and that darkest purple color, and I'm gonna smudge it in to that liquid liner. I'm not gonna, you know, scrub around and make a big mess, but I'm going to work it in to the product while it's damp, and it's gonna hold all day long, and you get a really nice blackened purple color instead of just hard black. There's my stubby little beloved perversion pencil. You can use any waterproof kohl you like. You can use any kind of kohl you like. I just prefer something that's waterproof, a little bit smudge proof, and I reserve my high-end pencil for that. I don't tend, you know, I don't use it except really for, you know, those occasions where I think I might have smudging issues, or if it's raining, what have you, because they are pricey, being $19 each. That's being a dime store diva. Yeah, we're going to smudge that same purple color now onto the kohl liner on our lower lash line. And pulling it over in too as well, and making a thinner line into the inner corner. So there's not real need for highlight on the inner corner, I don't think, for this look, because I pulled the shadow, it just gradiated so nicely, and I think it's just, you know, it's an easy look, and it's an easy skill to acquire. Now, being OCD, it doesn't even show on camera, but to me, I could see that my wings weren't exactly the same. And so I went back over the other eye real quick. And I wanted to cut that out, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm going to have to read tutorial. Don't you just love my candor, though? I'd have loved to just snip that out for you guys. Now they're even, and I'm satisfied. Oopsie, we got to go a little bit higher with that Mellow Mauve. Make it match the other eye. You know, I got that one offending eye. And if I really wanted to get crazy, I should have put some black in there too, but I didn't go with that tonight. I didn't want to make it any longer than it had to be. It's already getting brutal. There we go. We're going to curl the lashes now and put on some Rimmel Scandalize. It's kind of a blend. I had an issue with my Maybelline Rocket, my favorite mascara, and I had an issue with the wand, and so I just depotted a lot of my Maybelline Rocket and put it in with what I had of my Rimmel Scandalize, and so it's my own proprietary blend of mascara, and it seems to be working out really well for me at this point. It's amazing what you can do when you've got a spatula and, you know, a couple little tools. And just depot this and pull that out and put it in there, and a lot of crazy stuff. It didn't irritate my eyes or anything, so I thought, well, the formula's got along fine. Mascara-ish mascara. Kind of feel like I got the best of the both worlds with them too, because the Rocket gave me the volume and the Scandalize is really, really lengthening, in my humble opinion. Now I'm going to curl my other lashes, and we're almost out of this tutorial. I'm nodding at you going, we're getting done now. We're getting done. Next tutorial, it looks like I'm going to have to zoom in even further. I'm going to have the camera 2 inches from my face. I think I could have zoomed. I didn't want to chop my head, the top of my head off, and I think that will become a necessity in the future. But anyway, it's just more mascara. Got to coat that got to coat them lashes over and over. And I would have clipped some of this if I'd known how to do it. Next tutorial, I sure will. Movie maker, schmovie maker. But yeah, coating them, coating them, coating them. I have so many pairs of falsies. I've got probably 50 pairs of false lashes, and I just don't find yet that it's necessary for me to start popping them on. I can, and I'll have a practice day with lashes, and I might get where I feel like I need to pop them on at the end of a look. I'm just not at that place yet, but I am ready for it. Now we're talking blush. Yeah, both of those pinks, the dark one and the light one. You can put on your cheeks, and I sure did, with reckless abandon. I used my NYX liner in I don't know what color, It's just one that came to me from Amazon, and I'll annotate the color. I'll annotate the shade for you. And my Buxom lip gloss that I got for 100 points at Sephora on my birthday. It is called Sofia, and it's just a really pretty, cool nudie pink gloss that is nice. It's really nice. It's going to be great to wear for spring. I think it's real Easter eggy, don't you? Especially with all the hair colors. Yeah, looks like an Easter egg to me. God bless you, dear.